My entitled mother demanded I hand over my house to her because my little sister is pregnant and needs it more than I do. I'm a 31-year-old male and I have a 28-year-old sister that has honestly been the golden child to my mother but not my father for as long as I can remember. My parents divorced when I was a teenager because my mother cheated with an old high school ex-boyfriend and has always been controlling, manipulative, and narcissistic. And sadly, my sister was like her little mini-me. Our mother also seemed to believe that she had total authority over me anytime she so much as snapped her fingers. She'd snap them and order me around like a dog. It was demeaning. And my sister always backed her up too, so no surprise, I went to live with my dad full time after our parents split up, while my sister stayed with my mom. The two of them were very alike, and both pretty much stopped speaking with my father unless it was about money. Though I'm more like my dad, my father was very business oriented and started teaching me how to do his line of work as soon as I was 16. I got pretty good at it, and after 12 years of working for my father, I was made a partner in his company. Things were great, but then about 8 months ago, tragedy struck. My father had become somewhat immunocompromised due to being a heavy smoker for much of his life, and he died at only 60 years old after he caught C-19. I met my mother and sister for the first time in years after we had a socially distanced funeral for my father over a video call. My father was cremated by his own request and buried in a local cemetery, so there was no body or casket. My sister seemed to grieve, but my mother looked indifferent the entire time, though I honestly was not surprised. The last time she saw my father, she screamed at him that he owed her more money, then threatened to sue him, to which he laughed at her. He'd paid alimony and child support as long as he was legally mandated to, and no more than that. And he even put $30,000 towards my sister's college fund. But 10 years after the divorce, he was no longer legally required to send my mom money anymore because of a judge's ruling. And she's by no means broke. She works at the same job she has had for nearly 3 decades, fully owns the old family home we used to share, and even rents out 2 of the rooms in it to Airbnb regularly. She's by no means hurting for money. Sometime after the funeral, my dad's will was read. Apparently, he figured that if his heavy smoking didn't eventually do him in, something else would. And he even joked about it in a pre-recorded video. He pretty much willed everything to me. All of his assets and most of his money from his business and his home. He left my sister a car, a 2015 Nissan Altima, and this caused a massive rift of jealousy in our family because I became rich and they didn't. So they tried to steal my house from under me, and that pissed me off so bad, I did something that no one saw coming. Something you can't come back from. Here's what happened.